For those who ask for admissions are going to commence on January. By January, admissions should commence. I will also be bringing some detailed information to you. Guys, I will just quickly go through this video. There is an update I want to give to you, and I'm not in my usual position. That's why you see me here, and you need to know this update is coming from Finland. And before I give you this update, I want to draw your attention to the fact that the Finnish authorities are trying to strengthen the laws, and they are looking for every avenue to make sure that things go well. Now, this decision brought in place is called a monitoring system. They call it post decision monitoring, which is now implemented. Well, it used to be done before, but that was then. Remember, before, when you were a student or when you were to move to Finland, you will get a residence permit for like 1 year, which is renewable. But as it stands right now, those who are already moving in Finland as of 2023 will be getting the residence permit for maybe 2 years, 3 years, 3.5, 4 years, depending on the duration of their studies, not like 1 year each before. You understand? So now there is something also called automatic monitoring, which means that they want to track the progress of your studies. Now let me share the details with you and the remaining section to you so you actually understand what I'm talking about. So as you can see, guys, I am on the website of migri.fi, and this is the official website of the Finnish immigration officials, or let me say the Finnish migration service. Now, like I said, there is a new update, and if you can see from here, it is called the post decision monitoring for students with residence permit. Now let me take you back to a little, maybe some few months back. Before June 2023, Finland said that they were going to be issuing residence permits to students for now for the complete duration of their academic studies, or for their study program. Like if your program is 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you get a permit directly for that duration, not like you get it again for 1 year, 2 years. For 1 year, then after the 1 year elapses, you go again and renew it. So now those that got permits from June 1st, 2023 will now be monitored. What basically happens is that before, it were the monitoring was being done like I already explained to you, but now you would be going through the process, and there are three things that you need to look into. The very first one is they want to monitor to make sure that you've actually started your study program. And another thing they want to do this monitoring, all right, is going to be like a random something. Often they want to make sure that as you are studying, your studies is also progressing. They want to make sure you are studying, because some people will move into Finland, then instead of them studying, they will not proceed. You understand? They will drop the study program. So they want to make sure it is in effect. So this is the reason why they are insisting that they will be doing post monitoring for students. As you can see, this news was published on the 28th of September. Now let's take a look at it. They says the automatic post decision monitoring of students residence permit starts on 28th September 2023. The purpose of the post decision monitoring is to check that students still meet the requirements for the residence permit granted to them, right? Students residence permit whose validity started on June 1st, 2022 or later, and that were granted for studies that led to a degree would be subject to post decision monitoring. The Finnish Migration Service checked that the studies have been started. That's the first point. That they have progressed. That's the second point. That the students' right to study is still valid. That's the third point. And that the other requirements for the student residence permit are met. And they are trying to talk about jobs and all the rest. Now, let's take a look at the next paragraph. The post decision monitoring is our statutory obligation, but it also benefits Finnish society and our customers from the perspective of international security. Thus, through this monitoring system, the security will also be tied, because now it will not promote, like it will reduce some certain crimes that people will commit, like working illegally. And as you can see here, they say it enables us to detect labor abuse and human trafficking. For example, says this is from the Director of Payments and Nationality Unit. Then they went further to say that automatic post decision monitoring enables effective control process. A legislative amendment made in 2022, which said that now, the issue of study permits to students for the duration, for the entire duration of their study was implemented in 2022. Before the amendment, the requirements for student residence permit were checked when a student applied for an extended residence permit. You understand? So before, when you go for renewal, they would then check to see if actually you are studying and how the progress is going. But as of now, they will be checking regularly, not like you go again to renew it. You get, since there is an introduction of a complete permit for the duration of the study program. The automatic post decision monitoring is based on automatic register checks. The Finnish Migration Service can run register checks at different national registers such as Kela's registration, Finnish National Agency for Education's Koski registration, Koski register, and the population information system registers. So these are the places based in Finland. Based on the results of the register check, the Finnish immigration service assess whether the requirements for the residence permit are still met. Okay, so basically they are going to be doing that to see that actually, because there are requirements you need to meet before you can get this Finnish like payment. Now, if you are given the payment for the entire duration of your studies, they will be checking, so you have to be very careful. And there are also laws. If you withdraw your permit, all right, you have to also remember that there are consequences for that in case you went in using the study permit. And these are emails and telephone numbers. You can reach out to them. This information is coming from megri.fi. All right, that's the official website of the Finnish authorities. So please put all this into consideration when you are in Finland. For those of you in Finland, make sure you stay on the right path and do not mix everything that would jeopardize your stay out there. For those who ask for admissions are going to commence on January. By January, admissions should commence. I will also be bringing some detailed information to you so you can understand. For other things on the migration service or on the Finnish immigration website, which is megri.fi, you can check the menu button up here, click it, then you can see what they are saying. For permits and citizenship, if you want to apply for permits, you click that as well. Right now, you are going to see this is a section for permits. You can see citizenship permits, EU registration, all the rest. Then you take a residence permit. Okay, because now as an international student you are going to be applying but for a residence permit. And as you can see, these are the options, the things about residence permit: first residence permit, extended residence permit. For you who wants to apply for the first residence permit, you have to click and see all the details, every requirement, everything about proof of funds, all those translation, all the forms. This is how you go about them. These are your documents, right? So you have to see, this is how the information goes on how to apply for your residence permit. So you just need to go through this website carefully, read across, then put everything into consideration. Remember, there are a lot of things here. If you want to move with your family, all those details are on this website. If you want to move alone, all those details are on this website. You can even see studying in Finland. You click it. Now let's take a look at what they are saying. Studying in Finland, then these are details about everything you need, and of course the tuition fee, the fees, the visa fee, embassy fees, and everything. So please just go through this website keenly, and remember, more videos will be dropping very soon. Another thing I want to draw your attention to is that when you are doing applications to finish university, consider the tuition fee. Tuition looks to be very heavy this time around because there was a communique that those that would be applying might not have a tuition which is below 4,000 euros. So always check the schools you are applying to, and also remember that applied science universities are usually the cheapest than normal universities. I hope you understand. If you don't know which one is applied science universities, please make sure you check the channel so you actually understand what you are doing. There are even places here for insurance, the type of insurance to buy. I'm also just taking you through the website to show you student insurance must, you see, students must have an insurance. So if you look again here, you can see all the details. Insurance access may not be more than 300 euros. Every detail, this is the one you use, 40,000 euros. Okay, every detail here is on the website. So please, this is Swiss Care Insurance. You can see this is the one I always recommend to international students, Swiss Care. There are other agencies. You can even take the French company insurance, I don't know how it's called. Oh, you go for the one that you prefer, but again, Swiss Care is usually the best. It's even found on the website. So guys, this is what you need to do. Please take a look at the website very well. Anything that concerns the student visa application form or study visa, tuition fee, guidance for students, income requirements for students, this is very important for those who want to apply for residence permit, PR and residence permit. Please read through it very well. As you can see, to take 1 year or longer, you must have 6,720 euros in your bank account when you submit your application. Takes less than 1 year, you must have 560 per month at your disposal. You can see all the money disposed here. For those who want to study in Finland, this is what you need. I hope you understand, and please keep pushing, don't relent, keep pushing till you get it. Okay, I wish you all the best, and may your days be fruitful.